This place is a pain in the ass. Here we go. On to the first bit. After we escape Cruiser's attack, we arrive at a place I know very well. Oh, it's the operating room. I used to come here all the time. I had to get my arm and leg changed there as my body outgrew them. Oh, that's... Huh? I think I recognise this place, but I've never been hospitalised here.
Yeah.
Ah, you should have been unconscious, but it's possible you still remember. And so we transplanted your X keys.
What?
Our X keys?
Hey.
Hey, Dr. G, where'd you put X keys on us anyway?
Sheesh.
What kind of question is that? We already know why.
That's...
To take revenge on us for sacrificing Chica when we were children, wasn't it? Because, as human clones, we would suffer death over and over again.
No.
I know that, but something else happened and humans were wiped out, right? I'm sure there were other people who should have had priority over us getting these X keys. Yeah, I quite agree with that personally. Geniuses, world leaders, comedians. Lots of other people could have probably been more well deserving of the X keys, to be honest. We're just a bunch of commoners after all. I'm also curious as to why clones Sajika was hidden. Why her X key is different from ours.
My.
The end of the world and all being chosen as human clones had nothing to do with each other. Even if the world hadn't ended, you still would have been turned into clones. I feel my chest tightening and find myself pressing my fist against it. It was to satisfy my lust for revenge. 6 years after I met clone Sajika, Dr. Terashima and Manny had finally made the extend theory into reality. Just as he predicted, the offer of military weaponry advanced their research by leaps and bounds. Lucuria, the nanomachine capable of molecular assembly, the X-Key, a computer unit capable of storing memories, and the Extend Machine, a clone regeneration device. To confirm the results of the completed Extend system, Manny recruited volunteers for X-Key transplants in secret. Yeah, 2013. Ooh, quite recently. Oh no, it's not 2019, it's 2019, isn't it? Shared Technology Institute, Dr. Terashima's room.
Wait a minute.
Dr. Terashima, why did you implant an X-Key into clone Chica? You promised me you wouldn't dispose of her.
No need to worry.
Huh? I'm not. I just thought I'd have her help me with a little experiment.
That's why.
That means you're going to kill her, doesn't it? Otherwise, you couldn't confirm if her memories before death are successfully transferred over. I can revive her if she dies. What's the big deal? Why does he act so camp? Seriously, the hell is with this guy? And why do you care so much anyway? I thought you already realized she's not Sajika.
That's not it.
Be that as it may, I don't want to see someone with the same face as Sajika die. There you go again with your silly sentimental stuff. Shish, such a difficult boy you are. Okay, fine. I won't use her for experiments. The antique experiments can be done on others, I guess. Antique? What are you talking about? Of course. I mean, the X-Key we've been using up until now, I've been thinking of making a new model.
What?
You just recently made it and you already want to make a new version? A good scientist is constantly thinking about how to improve.
This time.
I'm thinking of making a limiter that kills its host after a set amount of days for privacy's sake. Privacy's sake? Oh, so that he doesn't get caught out because they would die after a certain amount of time. So, Mamoru, since I won't use Clone Chica, well, you'll be made subjects to implant the new model X-Keys into, yes? Why don't you just get some volunteers from the staff again? No one would volunteer to become a human clone with the new limiter system in place. So you want me to kidnap someone? No thanks. Oh, I already picked out some candidates, so you can just bring them in. Let's see here. Are you listening to...
The candidates are the garage kids.
Garage kids?
Wait, Dr. Terashima. Don't tell me these six are...
Oh, do you remember them? They're Sachiko's old classmates. Should be in their mid-20s now.
Of course I remember. I wasn't just their health teacher, I was very close with them as well. You want me to kidnap them? There's no way I can do that! These kids are victims of that incident too.
Uh-huh. I heard they even had their memories erased, so they wouldn't have PTSD.
Then why them? I won't let you do this!
Even if they're the ones that killed Sachiko?
Huh?
Look,
Mario, you don't know why Sachiko was the only one killed during the incident, don't you? What are you talking
not at
about?
all.
I heard it all from my friend Yusuke, who's helping me with some experiments. Though he doesn't have a choice whether to help me or not.
That's why.
Answer my question. Alright, I'll tell you about the garage kids to Sachiko. Then you too will understand my sorrow of losing my daughter. He told me everything. Explain what happened that day at the garage. I heard it all. It didn't take long for my heart to be consumed by hatred. From the next day on, I spent every waking moment preparing plans to kill all of you. I'm sure you can all imagine what Dr. Toshima told me. This was the origin of my motive, and the reason I implanted the X key on all of you. So you wanted to enact your revenge by turning us into guinea pigs?
That's right!
More or less. That's why I went ahead with Dr. Toshima's plan.
Kidnapping everyone wasn't easy. I had to ambush you, use sleeping pills and chloroform.
Why do I remember falling off that thing going splat then?
I felt no sense of remorse over the crimes I was committing. Getting revenge was all that mattered to me. I see.
So after you implanted the X key, I assume our original bodies were disposed of? Then we were later revived and woke up in Garage Island, is that right?
Sorry.
I feel very apologetic. That's why I'm coming completely clean to you all now. This is my way of repenting, even if you don't want to hear that.
Let's go.
Let's move on. We wouldn't want Koso to appear again. With that, Miss Minko quickly leaves the room. What's this now? Yes, I'm Mr. Cole. I don't know what the hell Dad's phoning me at this time though. Kinda cool. She too must be confused about how to act with me. It's not just her, everyone who had a part in sacrificing Sachiko must feel the same way. That's why they aren't able to one-sidedly blame me for everything. The only thing bridging the gap between us is the fleeting mission to bring Haruto back to life. Fleeting? This place. I'll never forget my time here. The monitor room for staying in contact with Manny. We held meetings and shared reports using the video calling systems here. This is the place I last spoke with him.
Sheesh.
Why don't we go and going to the place of the X key? You better not be lying about that. Do you really think you would?
No.
Well, I mean, the X keys were made by Manny and Dr. Ochoa was involved with them, right? Then why isn't he taking us to Manny? Wouldn't we have better luck finding the key there than a hospital? The X key is definitely here. The new model X keys were only made in limited quantities, 8 to be exact. They were all stored in the hospital since this is where the implant surgery could be done. Besides what? The Manny facilities no longer exist. From this room I watched as Manny and the world came to an end. Fucking hell. It happened less than a month after you were all implanted with X keys. It started on the other side of those monitors, spreading beyond the other side to the other side. I was powerless. All I could do was look after myself. Yep, clearly they are definitely too dangerous, because that's what it looks like. 2018. Osaka Memorial Hospital Communications Monitor
What is
Room.
this alarm? What's going on at Monty?
Luciara is self-replicating beyond capacity. The storage tank burst and it's spilling out.
This is no accident. Someone must have.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Straight through. Familiar scientists scream out in ugly agony. This is truly a scene straight from hell. I watched as some of them mutate into Cleone, while others are impaled by
That's
tentacles.
right. Dr. Terashima! Doctor! Are you there, Dr. Terashima? Answer me, please!
His doing.
We've gotten ourselves in a bit of a pickle.
His bloody doing.
I thought I saw those clone activists poking their noses around here. They've done it now.
You're alive. What in the world is happening?
They most likely modified Luciora's programming with a virus or something. It's completely out of control. Spreading endlessly and overtaking humans with Cleone cells. And that's not even the worst of it. Luciora was found leaking out from the extend machines we've hidden outside of Monty as well.
Oh,
Those
shit.
machines were connected here via the network, so they were also infected by Luciora. Well, looks like my plan to lower the risk by hiding them in different places is backfired.
Doctor. So what does this all mean?
Guess it means we're donezo. The world's pretty doomed now.
Dunzo, that's an interesting way to put
I'm
it.
not sure if this is the outcome the culprit had in mind.
It can't be.
Mamoru. Luckily, the Unit 2 we hid in that garage and Unit 10 from the hospital are both standalone. The Luciora and Unit 10 should be safe. You still have a tiny bit of time left. Implant the X key into yourself right away. There should be one left of the newer model over there.
You want me to become a clone too?
It's the only way for you to live through this desperate situation. By my calculations, Luciora's rampage should end in about 20 days. There's a timer function on the extend machine. You know what you need to do, don't you?
But what are you going to do?
Die. Bugger it.
Doctor.
Tsushima, life comes full circle, Mamoru. Even if you lose your physical body along the way. So,
Live on.
It can't be. Dad. Dad!
Jesus. The geometrically multiplying lights of Luciora turned on all of humanity into Cleone. Fucking hell. Anyway, I better turn the light on. I forgot to do that. Then again, when I got tied up with everything, I forgot to do some writing as well. Oops. I'll get back to it at some point. I'll get back to it. Once transformed, they instantly sought someone nearby with their tentacles and linked together. The lands were split open and the sea levels rose. Coastal cities were destroyed and sent adrift. Those who weren't yet turned into Cleone were like they swallowed by the sea as collateral damage. And so, the Earth and humanity were eliminated. Bloody hell.
Huh?
Humans were turned into Cleone? You mean, all the Cleone we've found and transplanted in ourselves could have been... They could have been our acquaintances, friends, lovers, family... But they've likely lost most of their intelligence and memories and don't even know their own names anymore. No way. No. Rinko, you okay? Sorry, I'm okay.
No.
Luciora. Sounds like a virus from a video game that turns people into monsters. Breaking the fourth wall there, Yuma. You're actually not too far off. Viruses and nanomachines have much in common. Rebuilding the human body into a tentacle weapon, Cleone, is one of Luciora's primary functions. Is this the military weaponry research you mentioned earlier? Indeed. Your father was well aware of it, of course, anything to advance the clone research. As a result, it became possible to create human clones, but it also brought on this tragedy. What are the chances of there being other survivors? Like, maybe in underground shelters?
Presumably.
No machines would have penetrated any shelter unless it was absolutely airtight. If someone is alive out there, the extended machine's humanity counter would be 9 or higher.
What?
This is horrible! The worst research in human history! Fuck yeah. And what if they weren't attached to the extended machine, or did the extended machine, through science, somehow know peoples were alive?
Besides,
Well, I love this way because of you lot. Roki and my dad may have turned into Cleone. You can't be serious. Don't give me that bull. Our fault? You don't get to say such things of all people. No. We're nearing the end of the journey. It's still fresh. I run a finger along the blood smeared on the wall. Could it belong to Kurisuke?
everyone.
Ah shit, the song again. It's Kurisuke's song.
Look.
Is that part of your performance,
No.
Dr. Chu? No, I never prepared something like this. As I told you before, I never had plans to come to this
Presumably.
hospital. This must be Kurisuke's
Alive,
doing.
everyone.
Then we should be careful. He's still following us? Kurisuke has always been tenacious like glue.
Nope.
Yeah, but something's sticking out to me. His stickiness is bothering you. Yeah, but I mean, wait, this is going nowhere. Dr. Chu, are we almost there? It's just up ahead. There's a room in the center of this floor that contains the extend machine. The spare X key should be in there.
We can do this.
We've come this far, so let's get it no matter what it takes. Even if Kurisuke appears. Enjoying some music, is he? Guess he doesn't see us as a threat.
Let's go.
Let's give Kurisuke a taste of how it feels to be hunted.
Right.
Yes, let's give Kurisuke a taste of how it feels to be hunted. Let's give him a taste of what it feels like to be hunted. He's just lost for words.
Yeah!
Let's give him a taste of how it feels.
You wanna die?
I hope there's a spare X key for you too. Why me? Don't know why, but I'm getting a real sense of deja vu here. My, you all really are such deplorable sinners. I glance at them away. This is horrible, the worst research in human history. The worst because of you lot. She has no right to say such a thing. I still don't feel a shred of guilt after hearing how the world ended. The emotions from that day spread through my heart like droplets of jet black ink. The ocean, as far as I can see, is unbelievably tranquil and beautiful. There truly is nothing left.
Maybe it was a miracle this place was saved.
Hey, Dodgy, how you been? It's Zanki 0. I play it on the other days. I don't play a retro game.
Or are you the one who kept me safe, Dad?
It's when you say that weeby shit, because these games are incredibly dark. But what am I supposed to do now? What hope do I live for in a world like this?
We were fools. The entire world paid the price. Because we decided to play God.
How? Where did we go wrong? Why did things end up like this way? Sachika, the Garage Kids, and Yusuke Kurisuke.
I see.
It's your fault. It's all because of you kids. No, it's because your father was trying to play God. That's why the world
If
ended.
hadn't met Sachika, she wouldn't have had to die.
No, those are the X keys. It's what all these clones have on their belly button. It's the only thing that remains when they die, so you can use it to bring someone back to life again and again and again.
If you hadn't killed her, my father and I wouldn't have started our clone research.
But yeah, they all do look like D-pads, but I'm pretty certain that's not by accident.
Luciora never would have existed, and it wouldn't have infected the entire world.
Yeah, that's rational.
Humans wouldn't have turned into Cleone, and I never would have been left behind!
You could say it's a dodgy D-pad, yes. Why throw it all away?
It's not over yet. That's right. I must remember why I kidnapped and performed surgery on them. It was all for the sake of getting revenge.
And for you who don't know, you guys who don't know, Dodgy, revenge, because the idea is bring them back to life, and they keep dying over and over again as a kind of endless cycle of revenge. Fortunately, I've become a human clone myself. I have all the time in the world. First, I'll need to search. I'll have to find another extend machine that may have drifted somewhere in the sea. Then I'll go back to that place I hope to never visit again, the garage.
This isn't game over. It's time to start a new game.
I spent many years and months setting the stage, but using the timer function in the Extend Machine Unit 10, I could extend myself even though I was alone. To survive the harsh world of that civilization, I trained my body little by little. How do you get that viewer counter? Oh, that's something that came with Streamlabs OBS. It's one of the widgets you add. It has a viewer counter. My body reverted to it. There's both a YouTube. The counter has both YouTube and Twitch one, but as I'm streaming on Twitch and not YouTube, then I turn the YouTube one off because otherwise it's just pointless. Body reverted to its previous statement extended, but with a slight update every time. With enough time invested, the resource of my training would be reflected in my body. Once I complete all preparations, I extend everyone with the extend machine on Garage Island. With that, my revenge story had begun. Whereas I'm sweating and wipe my forehead with the back of my hand. Despite the sweat, my body is abnormally cold.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. For what? You've been looking like you're in pain. It's a Chica's voice, isn't it? Your eyes, her face, her voice. It all rubs me the
Give me
wrong
a
way.
break.
If you don't know why you're apologising, don't bother. More importantly, you should prepare yourself. I'm sure Kuso will be waiting for us up ahead. He seems to love killing you, after all. Okay. Been trying to contain it, but can't seem to help taking an aggressive tone with her. If I bleed now, my blood is sure to be darker than Kurosuke himself.
Here's the map.
Up ahead, I've just been down here. Oh shit. There you go, die.
There's something here.
Watch
Oh,
out.
I've been here. This psychopath loves this song, by the way. My fair lady. Oh! That's not good. He's waiting right there. Open door with my card key and enter the room. This is our journey's final destination. How many times have I extended myself here? There I see a familiar extend machine and... What? There's a white something I don't recognize in the middle of the room. It slowly rises and speaks directly to me.
So, you've come to kill me, teacher.
Kurasugi?
Hey!
What's going on? He looks different from before.
Don't tell me.
Kurasugi is using Cleone too?
Impossible.
No. I suppose it isn't. Cleone can infest us and creatures, so naturally Kurosaki would have the same ability.
If you want to fight, I'll show you mercy. I will protect myself.
So he flashes something in his left hand next to his face. I squint my eyes and focus on what he's holding.
Don't tell me.
What's that? Suddenly, Kurasugi opens his mouth wide and swallows the
no!
object. Ah!
What?
What was it? What did you just eat?
Presumably.
A card key. We needed to get the spare X key.
What?
But Dr. Moore, you never told us we needed
That's
a key.
not it.
Normally we wouldn't. I always kept it in the lock.
What?
But
Ow.
But now we cannot get the X key unless we defeat Kurasugi. Kurasugi, I won't let you get in our way. Oh, he sounds pissed off. A black sheep enveloped by white snake roars. I've lived this long, so I know the overwhelming capacity of violence within Kurasugi too well. He's... Maybe he's not one of the one to be hunted yet.
Come on now.
Maybe we should go back later. The fear and despair they felt when they first encountered Kurosaki seems to have returned. No one is able to move, seemingly frozen in place. Except for one.
No.
Either.
What?
Sachiko? Sachiko won't go easy on you either. I won't cry or run away or lose you again. I'm gonna beat Kurosaki so I can see Haruto again. Because...
You hear that?
Because Haruto is my precious friend! Because she can directly at Kurosaki as she speaks. The strong will within her eyes reminds me of...
Sachiko. That's right.
You're right. We decided we're gonna bring Haruto back, didn't we?
Let's do this!
Who said anything about running away? Of course we're gonna kick his ass. Damn right we are. We ain't gonna let Kurosaki take our friend again. The frozen air begins moving again.
Break.
My. I didn't expect a change in Kurosaki's spirits. We'll have to give it all we got, or we'll get wiped out. I can't allow that to happen. I've read various traps and gimmicks on this floor in case Kurosaki ran out of control. I don't know if they're still functioning, but they're worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mo.
We'll fight fair and square, with traps!
Just...
The nightmare from that day ends here.
Let's end this for real this time.
Prepare yourself. We can't lose this fight, no matter what.
The girl screams as if cancelling out the black sheep's roar. Right, oh shit.
Ready?
Concentrate.
Oh shit.
They won't get away.
Like this! I'll make the rest.
Oh, god damn it. That's two people dead already. Oh, piss.
Ready?
Concentrate. No,
Like this!
Smash it! Haha! Oops.
no more messing around.
Ooh!
Wanna
Concentrate.
die?
What the hell?
What? That hurts.
Shit. Oh shit. better. Where is he?
I'm moving it. Retreat would be a legitimate strategy right now.
Oh shit!
I'm dying. Look out! Stop. There.
Done.
I'm moving.
So,
God damn this boss.
Full power? They won't get away.
Careful. Concentrate. Come on!
Ooh.
Concentrate.
Full power? They won't get away.
Careful. Come on! Stop. Careful.
Watch out.
Concentrate.
Full power? They won't get away.
He's trying to be sneaky, was he?
Come on!
They won't get away.
Concentrate.
Full power?
Careful. Come on!
Alright, tear off that fucking gun.
Full power? They won't get away.
Careful. Concentrate. Come on!
I thought I blew it off. Now it's broken off.
Thanks for the meal.
Your bliss. Concentrate.
Yeah, not so tough without your special gadgets, are you, dickhead? Ooh! I walked straight into that. Oh shit.
Ready? No more messing around!
Oh shit.
Eat this!
Is that all he can do with his special saw blade, is it?
Eat this! No more messing around! Ready? Eat this! No more messing around!
We should start heading back.
Ready?
Damn, I nearly beat him with a full team without anyone getting hurt wounded, just like the crocodile thing.
Bad, right?
Haha! Fuck you!
I'll take it.
Didn't I get the award for cracking that bit? Ooh. Acid body is enveloped by Lucoria light as it breaks down the white sand. We won! You guys won!
All right.
Yeah, hell yeah! We did, didn't we? He was no match for me. Kidding aside, you did great, Yuma.
Oh well.
Ain't we getting a little ahead of ourselves? We still haven't forgotten what we came here for. Yeah, dig through the body. And celebrate their victory, I find the key in the pile of white sand and pick it up. Here's the key card. Now we can get the X key. We just need to take this to the extend machine. Let's go. You take a sigh of relief, calming themselves down, but my heart is still as tense as ever. This is the final step. When I have the X key in my hands, my revenge will be complete. The fuck is he?
Back.
The fuck is he gonna do then? Look at all that bloody gear. Ugh.
Lucky me. What is it? I'll take it.
Alright, send that to the back. I want someone to be able to really competently fight next time.
What is it? Lucky me. What is it?
One, two, three.
Lucky me. What is it? We should head back.
Two more things I can pick up.
I'll take it.
Definitely pick up the spade. The rifle, perhaps?
Lucky me. What is it?
I'll have to get up here somehow.
Lucky me.
Shit. Wait, is that him in the container there?
Looks suspicious.
Hmm.
Here.
Yeah, it's the extend machine. Wait, but why isn't it moving? Why is it
What?
moving? What's going on? What the hell is that thing? The extend machine here had some modifications done to it. You see the storage tanks around it? They're all connected to that machine. The components are created and deposited in those tanks instead of the extend machine itself. It's because the vat in the machine is too small to fit a big body.
Why you?
No, that's not what we're asking.
Besides,
We want to know who that is in the storage tank.
It's Kurosuke. Or his body in gestation, anyway.
Yeah, just after we killed him.
Kurosuke? But
Kurosuke.
I thought we defeated him.
Don't worry, his body isn't complete yet. He's still sleeping.
That's comforting. We move closer to the extend machine while the others are taken by surprise. Then I pointed the object embedded in the control. This is what you're all here for. It was something we all knew very well. The same X key as the ones on our...
That's right.
This is the spare X key. We need to bring Haruto back to life.
What?
Oh, wait, this is a spare? But it's already set into the X machine. Yes, as you can see, it's currently still in use.
Seems fine.
Oh, do you care if it's pre-owned? Don't worry, I'm sure it's not broken.
Hey!
Of course we care! If it's being used, doesn't that mean someone else's data is on it? Yes, but don't worry. You can save over data within an X key. That's not the point, dude. I'll overwrite the memories and genetic information on this X key with Haruto's. This is the only way to bring it back to life. If you overwrite it, what happens to the data there right now?
I wonder.
I've never tried it, but I assume it would disappear. But he's someone none of you would miss.
Nah.
No.
No way.
You're kidding me, right? Tell me this is a joke. Miss Banana looks pale as she covers her mouth with her hands. Kusuke floating within the storage tank, the X key set in the X machine. They aren't so stupid that they can't figure out what's inside.
That's right.
Kusuke, or should I say, Kurosaki. That's who's inside the X key.
No way.
No. I take my time before speaking again. The system for creating human clones reuses the system for turning humans into clone. The failures, known as creatures, are born when you extend, but they can't stabilize in human form. These creatures could also be considered a human clone that's partially transformed into clone.
However,
but we wanted to research if it's possible to use this to create humans who have stabilized as creatures. Not as human clones, but human clone, both a soldier and a living weapon. The subject of this research was that murderer.
that's right. Kurosuke isn't a creature that was born from your memories. He's Yosuke Kurosaki's clone, which has been turned into a living weapon.
That's just fucked up.
So that is why Kurosuke had his own will, unlike other creatures.
You've been making Kurosuke?
That's right.
Kurosuke here? Yes, sir. I nod in response to Rinko's question, then insert the keycard in the machine. The machine pulls the card inside and makes an electronic sound, confirming the X key is unlocked. There's a special setting for Unit 10. When a living clone dies, a signal instructs the machine to automatically generate a new one. But since the X key is left in the machine, it's not able to transfer over new memories. But now... place hand on the X key and violently pull it out. Kusuke will never be born again. An alarm sounds as the word error fills the screen of the extend machine. Partially born Kusuke makes bubbling noises and then begins falling apart.
Kurosuke's disappearing!
It's crazy to see him like this when he gave us so much trouble up till now.
I feel kinda sorry for him.
I wasn't lying about him never being born again. Forcefully removing the X key activates the automatic deletion program for privacy's sake. With its system domain physically destroyed, Unit 10 should also become non-functional.
Why you?
Why didn't you tell us?
Dummy.
Of course, Kusuke would do everything he can to stop us. This is where his main body is stored.
Damn it!
That explains why he was more persistent than usual. I thought if I told you first, you might not want to come here. But now, we've defeated Kusuke and successfully obtained the X key. It's thanks to all of you that I was able to get rid of the out-of-control Kusuke, so I appreciate it. That's enough! I don't want to hear it anymore. Yeah, let's get back to Garage Island already. Then we can hurry up and bring Haruto back. No, you can't revive Haruto. What?
What?
Don't tell me you lied to us. So we revive Haruto if you use the
No.
spare X key. That wasn't a lie. That's why I brought us here to get it. So I can destroy it with my own hands. Destroy?
Give me a break.
You all should have been more cautious. Didn't I say I'm the mastermind? Why would you ever trust me with the X key? Raise the X key high in my left hand, then tighten my grip.
Don't!
Stop! Don't move. You too, Zen. Do you mind staying within my field of view? You're a sharp one. I didn't think you saw me. Was this your plan all along?
Well,
Even if I hadn't told you, you may eventually realize the secret of Garage Island and found
that's
this key.
why.
So I decided to destroy it before that
You
happened.
understand.
I wanted you all to know what it feels like to lose someone precious to you forever. With that, I activate the Cleone I transplanted into myself beforehand. So all I do is extend out my left wrist and wrap around the X key.
No.
No, don't!
Like I said,
Please,
Give me
just
a
stop.
break.
You all seem to have misunderstood something, but the content of this X key is still Yusuke Kurosaki. Haruto Higurashi is dead.
You wanna die?
Know what'll happen if you destroy that, don't you? You'll kill me? That's fine. You all completely forgot about killing Sachika and lived a carefree life. I expect you would have no qualms over killing me and live peacefully afterwards among the six of you.
This.
This is my revenge. They don't have the words to stop me. Goodbye, Yusuke Kurosaki. And goodbye, everyone. More tentacles are trying around the X key and constrict. No.
What?
Dr. Momo! Stop it, please! It raises a grievous voice, but even over the scream, her voice somehow manages to reach my ears.
Please stop, big brother.
Huh?
Please.
I don't want you to end Haruto's potential. He's a precious member of the Garage Kids, and my friend. Big brother? How dare this clone
Give
call
me
me
a
that?
break.
What do you think you're doing, pretending to be such a kid now? Do you really think that would stop?
Me.
Did her memories just come back? The way she's talking, I've heard it somewhere before.
Oh.
Sachi, did you get your memories back?
for real?
No way, could that really...
Impossible.
No, it's impossible. Clone Sachiku is a completely different person. She couldn't have retained her memories.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Science has proven this time and time again.
Big brother.
I'm sorry I made you wait for so long, big brother. I can't breathe. That's right. I've been waiting for Sachiku for so long. Ever since that day I lost her in that blood-soaked
Don't tell me.
garage. Is it really you, Sachiku? Why? Why now? No, I was always here. I just wasn't able to surface like this. Getting over the trauma of Kurosaki must have allowed my consciousness to take over. Could it be dissociative identity disorder? Another personality? DID? But it shouldn't be possible for my dead sister's personality to reside in the clone. Well, I know this is a lot to take in. There's no scientific evidence to back it up either. But here I am. Please, big brother, don't destroy that X key. I don't hate anyone over what happened. Joy, hatred and sorrow all whirl around within me. I can't think. What is this? How am I supposed to react? What do I do with this raised fist?
That's not it.
I know you hated them. Don't you want
Do you
revenge?
understand?
Haruto and the others betrayed you and had Kurosaki murder you. Sachiko furrows her brow and looks at the others. Minako lowers her head as if Sachiko's gaze had been gunshot.
Sorry.
Sachika, I'm sorry. I don't expect your forgiveness, but I don't know what to say. We were so horrible to you.
Nope.
There's no need to apologize. You had no other choice. And I got to see all of my beloved friends again, so it's not so bad.
Sachi.
Stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it! Don't say that with her face and her voice. Do you realize how much I've spent alone in this world?
Do you understand?
All that time I lived only to get revenge for Sachika, for you. Thank you. Bringing you back to the ruins, we've been through this clear been through, it's clear how much hatred you harbored, and also how much love you had for me. But what I want isn't revenge. It's to live alongside everyone.
Remember what you said to me a long time ago? You said you wouldn't make me feel alone ever again. They're my friends and I love them. Please, don't take them away from me.
Well said, Sachi. So the X-key hitting the floor is heard. I fall on my knees, lips trembling, and let out a wail. I stay there, motionless, and she gently embraces me in her arms, just as I had once done for her.
Thank you, big brother.
An end I never would have predicted in my wildest dreams. This is how plans made by mediocre men always turn out. My revenge story comes to an end.
Well then...
Please, go ahead,
Yeah.
Doctor. All right.
However,
But there's no guarantee it'll work. I want you to keep that in mind.
Hey,
Just don't screw up and accidentally bring Kurosaki back to
No need
life.
to worry.
Don't worry. I know he can do it. He's got me by
Right.
his side too. Yes, let's begin. All I need to do is copy Haruto's data stored into the extend machine over to the X key. The task itself is simple, but operating the control panel is quite a chore. As I work, I realise I should have brought a keyboard from the hospital. Then I noticed something. That's odd. There's no temporary data.
What?
What? You mean you can't bring him
No.
back to life? Oh no. Haruto's data is on there, along with ours. What's missing is Sachika's data. What happens if her data is missing? Nothing, but it works like an internet browser cache and should be stored automatically every time you extend. So why isn't it here?
Maybe.
My X key is a different model from everyone else. That could have to do with it. I don't know all there is about the extend machine, but why would they make it that way? Haruto's data is on there, right? Let's bring him back first. Yeah. It still bothers me, but I get back to work. All I have to do now is copy the data to the X key. This time, it's truly goodbye. You scare Kurosaki. Take a deep breath and press the confirm button. Bar pops up to show the progress of the data being copied over, taking about 2 hours to fill. Then, Haruto's new X key is made. Wake up, Haruto.
Good morning. What's your name?
This is my third time hearing that, Sachika.
We meet again, huh, Haruto?
All right.
Haruto!
Hey,
I'm still naked! I'm so glad,
listen
Haruto.
here.
Don't just sit there looking confused, you ass! I thought you were gonna see. Come, I am your mother. You're trying to print yourself onto him. Naruto, I'm glad you're okay. What's going on? Oh, did you guys get the machine part in the school? Naruto's comment is nonsensical, but I don't blame him. He doesn't know he was killed by Kurosaki, since he's a copy of Haruto from before the incident. Seeing the overjoyed looks on everyone's face gives me the strange feeling. You're thinking you're glad you didn't destroy it, aren't you?
my.
No need to pick on me. We laugh as brother and sister.
Don't tell me.
Don't you choose the mastermind behind those? Yes, that's true. That's the truth you've been searching for. The extend machine has been complete from the beginning. I deliberately limited its features. It was only recently that I installed the H button we found in the school of the extend machine. I planned my revenge to be completed once they got it, so I didn't prepare update music. Everything about the restoration of humanity and getting rid of the aging effect was a lie. I see. By the time I finished confessing everything now, I was sort of prepared for the worst. There's no way they'll forgive me after all I've done to them. Guys, I have a favour to ask. I want you all to forgive my big brother.
I'm
What?
sure.
It's true he hurt everyone a lot, but he's been through so much pain too. He was all alone in this world, and Sachika, stop. I still deeply hate them inside. You don't know what I'll do if I'm not dealt with. That's not true. You're not so consumed by hatred that you'd kill them anymore. After all the joy and pain you've experienced with everyone, you were the type who'd still be full of hatred. You wouldn't have hugged me in the infirmary that day. So everyone, please, I beg of you. Sachika lowers her head deeply. I can't bear to see her like this.
Listen.
No, I've already lived long enough. I don't mind if it all ends now. Raise your head, Sachika. Even if this cloned body is stuck in a cycle of life and death originating from hatred, I believe it's thanks to Dr. Ichigo, and I've been able to survive it in a desolated world.
What do you think?
Don't you all think so too? I do.
I guess that's true.
It's better. It's way better than being turned into a tentacle creature without knowing anything.
Yeah.
This is just a suggestion, but we don't have any set objective anymore, so why don't we just live out our lives from now on? The 8 of us can live on wherever our lives take us. Naruto.
Good.
Well, you heard our new leader. I'm totally on board. Yes, but do not forget that I, Yuma Mashiro, am the true leader pulling the strings behind the curtains.
Look.
Did you really just need to try competing there? It feels as if my frozen heart has been thawed away.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Haruto, everyone. Something warm flows from my eyes and my vision blurs. Let's live, big brother, together with everyone. Tears run down my cheeks as I cover my face with both hands.
Everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I hear laughter. Something about this feels nostalgic. Nostalgic? That's right, I used to laugh at these kids in the garage. Ah, right. There was Sachika, the others, and me. I thought those days would never end. Those days were always a treat. They always use the extend coin to extend, couldn't they? I'm guessing it'll unlock the 8th place for us. We decided to have a party in commemoration of a new beginning. We've been lived out ever so long, we're quite experienced in survival skills by now. We get a fire going right away and make preparations for cooking. Fun.
Wow! Just look at all that fat dripping off the meat! It looks so tasty! Fat stands for flavorful and tasty. Of course it will be delicious. So fat is made of deliciousness, huh?
Yes, it's made of deliciousness. So there are 2 Sachikas inside her. I suppose that explains some things, but it's still hard to believe. Hard to believe than being brought back to life from these little Xyz?
True.
I guess you have a point. After Haruto survived, no one forgave me. Sachika suddenly tells us she's going to sleep and reverts to clone Sachika's personality. It seems she doesn't share memories with the other Sachika, so we have to explain some things again. Are you worried, Dr. Ichigo? About what? About the possibility of old Sachika not coming back. We consider both Sachikas our dear friends, but... Ah, so that's what we're most concerned about. I feel the same way now. I don't think I ever necessarily hated clone Sachika. In fact, I loved her. I spent many years helping her through her childhood. But I was afraid of accepting that and forgetting my hatred and my sister along with it. I see.
Sorry.
No wonder. We never realised. Of course not, that's nothing to worry yourself over.
In that case...
I'm sure she'll return. I think I actually met her on the day I woke up on Garage Island. You did?
No.
Yeah, after you showed me your X keys the first time, she also showed me hers. This is a censored scene, by the way. The other one actually shows you her panties. She sort of lifted her dress. I thought she was acting odd at the time, but now that I think about it... Lifted her dress?
Haruto.
Haruto, you peeked under Sachika's that dress? Yeah, wait, what? Peaked? Now hold on, she's the one who showed me. My little sister can't do such a thing. This is supposed to be a light novel title or something. Now, at least we know it's possible for Sachika to come back to you sometime. Thanks for the support, Vinko. I still think it's contemptible that you looked up her dress. So this is what an icy smile looks like in person.
It's like this.
I don't have any siblings, but do you have a sister complex or something, Dr. Ichigo? That's a good question, I'd like to know that too. Well, yes. Don't admit such a thing.
Come on now.
He didn't even try to deny it. But man, what should we do starting tomorrow? There are more than enough things for us to do. We consume things just by living. Yeah, but I think it'd be good for us to have a goal to work towards. Then we can start from there. Maybe we can search for the other ruins.
That's it.
I like that. Maybe there's someone else living out there too. The lower the number on the extend machine's humanity counter, the more accurate it is. Ah, can't you let us be home for a bit? Even if there aren't any other survivors, there must be useful tools or something left behind by humanity. And who knows? Laser Chica there might use it to invent something brilliant. Leave it to me. I'll study lots and fix everyone's bodies, like the old Chica fixed the arcade cabinet. Then we can all make kids together. We'll fill the world with our children. Me kids? What are you saying, Sachi?
That's right.
You know, I didn't even think about that. We have a doctor too, so why not? Hey, right, man. Get the hell away from me! Oh, doctor, help me out here! Men, if you touch the Chica, you die. In the end, the only thing we found out is just how much of a weirdo Dr. Chuyo really is. You're not wrong. Because Chica's dream is nearly impossible to achieve. There's a concept known as minimal viable population. Yeah, there's not that many people. The idea is for humanity to be preserved, it requires at least 1,000 diverse individuals. 1,000, really? I remember there was an experiment for the mice population. This chap did a experiment with mice, and it was 16 couples or something. Or 8 couples. Regardless, it's more than what's here. There are only 8 of us left. Humankind is already doomed. But still,
Nothing is impossible.
Science has proven that this time and time again. I wouldn't believe in those words from my sister. We spent the rest of the night getting rowdy, laughing and showing our gratitude. For the blessings of nature. For life itself. For you and the others being here with me. We can't live alone. That's why I couldn't kill them right away. Even while I was thinking of revenge because they were here. And I had no reason to live because I had someone
Dad?
to hate.
I'm going to live on. Until the day eternity comes to an end.